What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Gary. Well, I have not been uploading as frequently as I should be, and I just want to give you guys an update on what's been happening in my world. So for the first update, being that I'm in the garage, if you take a look, yes, it's been painted. I took it as constructive criticism. There were a few comments in the comment section saying that my garage was unfinished, and I thought about it, like, you know what, you're right. I should paint my garage if I have time, but I was able to find time, and now the garage is painted. I decided on white because I want as much light as possible inside the garage when I'm working on my car. If you've ever worked in a dark area, it just sucks when you drop a bolt or you're looking for things. You can't see anything, so that's why it's white. I also installed this wash sink. I have the connections, but I never thought about doing it, and I am very glad I did because it has been so beneficial. Whether I'm working on cars, doing yard work, or I just need to rinse things into the sink, it has been a great addition to my garage. I had to put a lot of thought into this because let's say my hands were greasy. If I were to buy knobs, I would pretty much oil up the knobs. So I didn't want something with a knob on it. This thing is so simple. It can go to either hot or cold, and all I have to do is push it over to the side. For example, this is cold, this is hot, and another thing to this one, it extends out to reach whichever areas I want it to, and it also has a spray nozzle, so pretty nifty. I also organized my garage by getting rid of a majority of these wall shelves. They were taking up space alongside the walls where I wasn't able to access anything anymore. And what I did was I replaced them with these ceiling racks. They were probably one of the best purchases I made because they allowed me to store stuff up high where it wouldn't intrude on my walking space. One of the issues though was that one of the racks, they're actually loose, and if you take a look right here, I got hit with it. I'm pretty upset about it, and it was pretty bad when I got hit with it. So I was out for probably a good 3 months because of this. Here's an example. If you look at this rack, you can lift it. And that's the problem, because when I tried to install this rack, it fell on my nose. So, owie for me, learn from my mistakes. And if you take a look at this one, the rack doesn't move. It is all one piece. So, purchase this one, do not purchase that one. I know some of you guys have asked about the car lift installation, and well, I still have the car lift, but the installation is not done. Let me explain. I did get an electrician out here to take a look at the work that I needed done. I wanted all the wiring to run along the attic and into this wall outlet over here. Well, right beside it, that is. Well, come to find out, once the electrician went up there, he couldn't access this area. I don't know what they were doing when they designed this house, but there's no access to it. So after he took off, I had to be a little creative. And what I did was I cut out this little hatch up here. So now I can access the attic. Well, now I got to call the electrician back. He is a family friend of ours, and he's quite busy at this time. So hopefully sometime soon. We'll see. Of course, it still needs work. I got to patch up this hole because I relocated the light fixture, and I got to finish off these ends, but it's pretty much almost done. Now, as far as the GTR, nothing has really been done to the GTR. It's just been sitting this whole time. I've just been so busy. As far as the Civic project, I have been working on the Civic project. Let's go take a look at it. Here is Project Civic K-Swap. Yes, I have started doing work on it, but the dilemma right now is whether I want to paint this engine bay or not, because once I get everything in there, it's going to be hard to go back and paint everything. And since I have everything out right now, I might as well do it. The problem is, if you take a look at this weather, yeah, it's pretty cold. So it may not be a good idea to paint with this weather because the paint's not going to dry. So that's a dilemma. And there's another dilemma. Let's take a look inside. Another dilemma is the shifter. Do I want to place it up high, or do I want to cut a hole and place it down low? Because I just don't want to cut into this chassis. Let me know what you guys think about the engine bay. Should I paint it right now or should I wait? Also, the shifter location. Is there any other option without cutting? Maybe you guys know. Let me know in the comment section. As far as the 240, it's in its natural environment, sitting on jack stands. It's also got the same issues as the Honda Civic. It needs paint, so it's going to be delayed. But I did pick up a set of LS7 heads. I'm really looking for an LS3 block right now, so if you have an idea where I'm going, that's the direction I'm going. But for now, nothing's really been done. For this update, I'm gonna need to sit down on this one because I thought very hard on whether I should let you guys know or not, because I'm a very private person as far as my private life. Car stuff, hey, whatever, you know, I'll let you guys know what I think about cars and things. But in this particular case, like I said, I thought very hard about letting you guys know about this. My father's lung collapsed in August of last year. From the doctor's responses, it was already too late. He had some form of lung disease that we weren't aware of, and he only had about 3 months to live from what the doctor told us. So he was supposed to be gone by October, but he did live until December. And you know, that's where, you know, we're coming on to his 1-year anniversary right now. So he spent his last few months with me. Some people may not have a great relationship with their parents, but in my case, I did. You know, I always joked around with them, and you know, it's just unfortunate. So I've been dealing with a lot of depression, not from me, but you know, from family members. Everyone deals with depression differently. It's just also very difficult too when you know, a loved one has passed away and you find out that certain people you thought were family or friends weren't really what you thought they were. You know, you feel deceived. And I guess that's when real meets real. So that's just unfortunate, honestly, when you have to experience that. But even with all the negative things that may happen, you know, there's always something positive about it, in a sense to where we're very resilient. We can move forward, we can grow, we can change. And it's just a mindset, you know, it's a mindset on how you look at things. Because to me, I think he's in a better place now, and eventually I'll join him. So it's always something positive. There's nothing negative. Of course, some people see it as a negative, but it's a positive because he's in a better place. And then after that, you know, 2020 has been just crazy too. But like I said, we will move forward. We will all move forward past 2020, 2021, and just continue with our lives. So here's what I learned throughout this whole experience. Life is very short. Spend as much time as you can with your loved ones. Don't waste time with those that take time away from you, because you can never get time back. I'm sorry if this was too much of an update for you guys. I'll make sure it's more car oriented next time. You know, I just wanted to let you guys know that you know, I had to put YouTube on the back burner because it's secondary to, you know, my life. I do plan to get more car content out in 2021. And I do have a little surprise. Hopefully within the next few days, I can get these videos out so you guys can see what I have. I wish you the best. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. If you guys want to hear more personal stuff, or, you know, just stick to car content. And hit that like button to support my channel, and that subscribe button for future content. I'll see you guys in the next video.